Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta again. Thanks so much for watching. In this segment, we're going to talk a little bit about safety. It is, in fact, Vehicle Theft Prevention Month. And so we're here with George Baker of GM. We're going to get some tips.
Hi, Keisha. Thanks for having us on.
No, I appreciate your time. You know, I think that we kind of feel like there's nothing that we can do on our end to prevent vehicle theft, but you're saying there are a couple of tips that we could have.
Plenty of opportunity. You know, the theft rates are higher than they've been in over a decade. The last couple of years, over 1 million vehicles being stolen across the nation, according to the data experts at the National Insurance Crime Bureau. So what we're doing is taking this important month to raise awareness about the fact that, first, it's a problem that we need to deal with, and second, there are a number of decisions that can be made by vehicle owners and operators to reduce the likelihood that they become victims.
Oh, I love that. It gives us a little power back, right? It makes us feel like we've got a little stake in the game. All right, then let's start off easy. Give me that first tip that you would tell somebody about how to keep their vehicle safe.
Absolutely. All right. So there are a total of 3 tips, and one is to make sure that you safeguard the keys. The second is to think security whenever you're driving or parking your vehicle. And the third is to get a hold of authorities as soon as you recognize you're a victim of theft. So on the key side, let's talk a little bit about the fact that some 50% of all vehicles are stolen with the key assigned to the vehicle. So if we could just get America to stop storing the spare fob inside the vehicle, for example, making sure that you hide those keys or secure them properly in your home, because we're even seeing that organized criminals are invading homes just to look for the fobs for the vehicle so that they can drive away seconds later. So maintaining good control and security of those keys is critically important. And one of our very important and popular accessories through the GM dealer channel are wheel locks that can prevent your wheels and your tires from being stolen. But the key to those wheel locks is what thieves are looking for, and they'll smash a window and then look inside your glove compartment or in the center console and quickly get the key and then unlock your locks, and your wheels and tires are gone. So we are recommending that you hide that key somewhere else within the cabin of the vehicle.
Oh, that's so smart. You know, I don't even think that we, consider that wheel lock could be one of the issues, one of the problems with, getting keeping our vehicles secure. All right, what's that last one?
So another is the security mindset that we need to have when we're driving our vehicle, when we're parking our vehicle. And for example, when you're gassing up at a fuel station, you want to make sure that you lock your doors so that when you're distracted by the fueling effort, if you will, when you get back inside the vehicle, you don't want an unwanted visitor to be waiting for you. So that's a mindset of security that we're talking about. But when you're parking, of course, you want to park where you've got illumination, where you have observation, a live attendant. And preferably, if you have room in your garage and you can park behind the locked garage door, that's much better than having your vehicle in the driveway. So that's a bit about what we're talking about when we're saying think of security when you're operating and parking your vehicle.
Oh my goodness, you're so right. Some of those things are, common sense, but not necessarily top of mind sometimes, right? We're thinking, oh, it's fine if I park the car on the street. When you've got that great garage wide open right there, lock that sucker in the garage.
Clean it up a little bit and get the cars inside.
That's right. George, thanks so much for making time for us here on Focus Atlanta. Is there anything else that you would say, your last tip about making sure that our vehicles are safe?
Well, the one last thing I want to make sure we cover is that as soon as you identify that your vehicle has been stolen, you want to call 911 immediately. Time is of the essence. And if you happen to have an OnStar service, a subscription that's active, you need to tell them as quickly as possible, because OnStar can do on GM products a number of great things: locate the vehicle, slow down the vehicle, disable the accelerator, disable the ignition even. All of those are services, but if OnStar doesn't know that you need their help, or if you've allowed the system to go inactive, then you're not going to get that kind of help. So getting the word out ASAP to the authorities and advising them about whether or not you have OnStar or a similar system are also very important to avoid becoming a statistic here. Thank you so much for putting this important information out. We really appreciate it.
Oh, it was my pleasure. And again, a pleasure to meet you. All right, guys. George has given you some fantastic tips. Please take the opportunity to just stay aware. We just want to be vigilant. We want to keep your vehicle safe. And stay tuned to more Focus Atlanta. We'll be right back.